for so long.
This is Vivian Mead with Progressive Pulse, and I'm here at the new Parish in downtown Oakland, and I'm here sitting with Tortured Soul, and they're going to be playing in about half an hour, so wanted to get a chance to talk with them. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good. Doing well.
Okay, good.
Just got in from Vancouver. We're on a little West Coast tour. This is the third date in our tour. Oakland. We haven't been here for ever. Yeah, we haven't been in the Bay Area for like a year and a half, and it's nice to be back. So
Great. Well, welcome. I loved your last album that came out in
you.
2009. Did You Miss Me?
Oh, cool. Thanks.
And I was saying before we started taping that you guys are running in that cover in front of a plane. Is that what you guys feel like most of the time?
Yeah, I mean, it was basically inspired by like what we've been doing for the past few years, kind of trains, planes, and automobiles.
Right. Yeah, the icons on your website kind of show that too. So Did You Miss Me? Is that somebody personally, or is that song referring to just in general?
It's kind of a combination of two things. One is the sort of like staying in line with the traveling sort of theme, and us being away a lot and missing our loved ones. And also that we hadn't put out an album for about 4 years, and everybody was bugging us about a new album. So, it seemed appropriate that we could ask the fans as well as our loved ones when we returned home whether or not they missed us. So,
You guys collaborate on the songs and writing and all?
Yeah, I mean, Christian does most of the lyrical, has done 95% of it, but we collaborate on the production aspects. And some of the songs begin kind of as group experiments and then get developed into songs, shaped into songs after that.
And so I was looking at your profiles, and you guys have a great background. I mean, you were an opera singer when you were younger.
I mean,
Wow.
I wasn't like exactly, like with the horns on. Like, yeah. Is it? I guess. Yeah. Well, I wasn't in a clown outfit. I guess it wasn't. But when I was younger, I sang in the children's chorus, and there was like a couple things where it was more intense than others, where you actually had to like sing solo parts or. It was
We're talking about, like working some arias into the set, like possibly
Is that your next-
2011.
Pagliacci and Wagner's Ring Signal.
Wagner.
Sorry, see how much
He's the pro.
We're not sure if fans will be patient enough for the 7-hour sets.
Yeah, right.
So.
Maybe you have good fans. And you guys, I saw you guys have a jazz background.
Yeah, I mean, I went to
Jazz and opera.
An opera. Who thought a dance group would have that?
Yeah, I played a lot of jazz. I studied it through college. Ethan did too.
So,
I was never really like heavy into opera. I was like kind of a kid,
It's your thing, right?
just for the record, like I was into soul. All right, fine.
All right. Well, we won't paint you as an opera singer.
Yeah,
then.
no, it's okay. Paint me however you like. Just later on when we're alone.
So, you guys have you're kind of known as house music or live dance music, but how do you guys describe it?
It's live soulful house music. It's infused with soul and funk kind of roots. But it's dance music. It's disco inspired. So it has that dance element. But we're live musicians. So it's a little, even though we play similarly to the way a DJ would play, like sort of consecutive songs over a couple hours or whatever.
There's another song on your CD that I really like. I like Tequila. Do you guys really like Tequila?
We actually, the first thing we noticed when we came here was that they had all 3 kinds of Herradura.
Tequila?
And Reposado, yeah. So we were pleased. We're very into tequila, and we're like very let down when we go to places where they don't have good tequila, where they just have like the fake tequilas up there. That's like upsetting to us.
I agree. So,
Just sing about what we know, Tequila and heartache.
no, I like all the songs you can relate to.
Couldn't sing about brandies, for instance.
Right. No, we couldn't.
Any new stuff on the horizon?
Yeah, we have all been sort of mostly separately, and it will be more collectively over the next couple months. Been writing and continuing to produce and work on music. yeah, I'm excited for the next phase and for the next stuff that we put out. It's going to be fun. I mean, we have a solid fan base now. People know who we are. We have a track record, and I feel like each thing that we put out, it's great because we have people that we know are going to listen to it.
We get a pretty immediate response.
Right.
If it's good or not as good, we know right away. If our fans dig it, which is kind of cool. We have a very, very close connection to our fans. Very hands-on.
I saw you all have kind of projects that you do on the side. You do some music on the side and play with other groups.
Yeah, I mean we all. We don't do that much playing with other groups, but we all do kind of our own production and songwriting things. I have some stuff that I've been doing on my own. Ethan has puts out tracks. So.
Yeah, it's there's only so many hours in the day, so
Yeah.
the last couple hours we choose to either hang out with our loved ones, watch TV, or maybe work on our solo projects.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the balance of things. For us is very heavily weighed towards this thing, but we all do other stuff as well.
And I wanted to ask you how was it working with Bluey? I love the song that you have on his Transatlantic.
Cool, thanks. It was great. It was sort of very impromptu. It was for me impromptu meeting him in the airport. He actually apparently was looking for a way to contact me on his way to LA to write with the other people that are on the album.
We've played with Incognito before,
Okay,
so
okay.
yeah.
So it wasn't just out of the blue. He just was. It wasn't like he was just a fan. He knew us already. Yeah.
Clever. No, but I mean he said we actually did we actually talked to him, did an interview with him,
Okay,
and he
yeah.
said that album was about him choosing people he really wanted to work with. So
It was great. The three of us did a remix for Incognito about a year and a half ago, and so I guess that was the initial introduction, and then I saw him in the airport, and I was like, Bluey, I was like, what are you doing here? And he was just like, Christian, I was looking for you. And I was like, what do you mean you're looking for me? And he was like, oh yeah, seriously, ask my wife. And his wife is on Skype, and he's like, Christian, you found him. And I was just like, what are you talking about? I was in Calgary on a layover, and he was like, yeah, I'm heading to LA, and I've been trying to get in touch with you because I have this track that I want to work on you. You know what I mean? Yeah, and we ended up going to my studio in LA and throwing around ideas for a couple days, and he kind of left me alone with it for a few days, and then in the end it turned out the way it did, and I was happy and he was happy, so it was cool.
So it was, instead of Where's Waldo, it's Where's Christian.
Yeah, and I'm
in the airport. Yeah.
pretty good beer.
Or
Yeah, no, I didn't. And that's one of the places where they probably don't have good tequilas in the Calgary airport. Yeah. Yeah.
thanks for warning me. I won't look forward to that when I'm there next time.
If you're in Norway, don't drink too much because it's $15 for a pint of beer in the airport.
You're not getting drunk there, are you?
Yeah, no, you're just going to enjoy
All right.
the taste.
Well, we're looking forward to some new music, but your remixes are great now, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys.
Cool, thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for
Appreciate you guys.
interviewing us. We really appreciate it.
It was nice hanging out with you.
Yeah, I've been gone for so long, but did you miss me? Home all by yourself? Could you wait to kiss me? Or did you find somebody